Hi there and welcome to Art from the Cottage. So these are the brushes I'll be using today, a couple of palette knives maybe, and these are the colours that I'll be using today. So we've got cerulean blue, ultramarine blue, we've got raw sienna and burnt sienna, we've got sap green, burnt umber and black, and of course we've got cream. We've got cream, that's a bit of the cream, put some more in there. And today I will be painting a landscape. Oops. So let's get rid of these things here. And I've just sectioned off the landscape, made a very rough sketch of where I want everything to be. So I'm going to have some fields here, like paddocks, small paddocks. I'm going to have, obviously, the bigger part of my paintings are all about the sky, and some bushes and trees and things like that. So let's make a start here. So I'm going to make a start with, I want to create a very nice blue. So I'll mix the cerulean and the ultramarine and put a little dab of black in there, very small amount, and some cream. Make a really lovely, quite a light painting this is today. So I'll be doing quite a lot of layers as usual. I don't just paint this one layer. And I'll just keep painting that until I get the right shade. And I will be leaving it quite patchy as well. So I'm drying in between coats with the hairdryer, of course. I'll just make up I'll put a tiny bit more black into that, just to see what happens there. A bit of cream, and I tend to mix my colours on the palette. On the painting as well. So we'll just do another coat, patchy coat. There. That's not too bad. Good, there we go. Right, so I let that dry and put a few colours into that, into the fields. Now, what shall I do with that? I'll start by using a palette knife. And I'll make a really nice green, using the sap green and black. I mix all my colours, so there we go. I can always go over it with, something else. So just put that in. I might as well use that on the foreground. Just use my fingers for that. And I think I'll get a yellow. I think I'll get a yellow. This is just a cheap one, but it's pretty good. So I'll get a yellow and I'll mix that to make myself a nice green. Let's have a look. Mix it with the black. Get really nice green. Leaves, you know, the yellow. Look at that. Oh, I love that. Love that colour. Love that shade. Have some more of that. See, it's better if you mix your own colours. Get some nice shades. Right, anyway, there we are. So, it's early morning here in Cornwall. I thought I'd take advantage of less traffic noise going by. Sunday. So, we'll keep on mixing on the canvas as well. And we'll just I like this colour, so I'll just keep adding it. Try the raw umber, see what that does. Not raw, yeah, raw umber. And just leave random marks like this. Random marks and random colours. Don't worry if you got too much something on there, it doesn't matter. Just put some of that over it like that. Right, let's see, where are we here now? Now you noticed I've completely obliterated my sketch, but that doesn't matter. It's nothing concrete. I just want to create a nice, what looks like fields. So we'll be doing that. We can just make marks in it like this as well. So just to give me an idea where I'm going. Now let's see here. Doesn't matter. Just plain now, actually. There, let's just leave it at that just for a second and re-evaluate what's going on here. Because that is just a basic coat. That is almost dry enough to do another coat. So I'll just dry it with a hairdryer. So I've just mixed a very nice blue-grey, which I will lightly put randomly into the sky like this. And I'll just leave it like that just for a sec. And I'll be adding some more colours as well to that sky. Yeah, what shall I add? I'll put some, I'll try some more sienna and black with a bit of burnt umber. So let's get that in there. just leave that. I think it's the raw sienna that I like in the sky. Let's have a look. Yeah, anything really, just right. I'll leave that like that. Now I'll probably lighten the horizon, so I'll just do that with a bit of cream for now. Bit of cream. Maybe I'll just try a bit of yellow. Just do that. I can go over that. That's a nondescript. It's rather nondescript, but anyway, let's get a baby light. Go over that a little bit. Just blend it in slightly. Yeah, a little bit nondescript, so I'm going to let that dry, and I'm going to work on the land here. So I think I will just probably use my finger. Now I want to go lighter, so use some yellow. Let's go in there lighter now. Maybe I'll get a little brush. Try that one. Yellow. I'm just mixing. I'm just trying to get a colour that I like. It's not too bad. And just go in with these light colours, especially on the horizon, because it would be lighter on the horizon. Right. And I leave some gaps as well. Just leave some random shapes and things. Like that. Bit of yellow there. There. It's all about shapes and colours and things, really. I might put some light. I might put some plants and things in here. I'll see when I've finished. So let's just do that. And then while I'm here, I'll just use my black to make it look like, let's get it on the palette knife. And just keep working on that. Yeah, I'll just keep working on this. You can always go in with a little bit more, and I'll mix the green, sap green and burnt umber. Just see what some trees might look like in the distance like this. we can always go in and make these a bit more defined. There. Just go over the existing. If you've got dark underneath, you put light, you can just use the end of a paintbrush to get what looks like lines, and just keep going over it, really. You know, there's no set rules. Well, there are. There are set rules, but don't take too much notice of the. Right, we're going to go in with some dark trees in here. I'm happy with these look like hedgerows. And trees. There. Right, let's concentrate on this sky. But the first thing I've got to do really is dry the whole thing. I'll be right back. So I just want to introduce a little bit of this into the sky and possibly down onto the horizon. Just a little bit. It's really going to be nice because I want a light background, really, to put my trees in, you know, on the horizon here. So I thought that was rather nice. That's a sort of rose pink. If I put it along the horizon, I love that blue there. That really like that. See all the different shades that I've got in that sky now. And I'm bringing that down over to create a misty atmospheric look. Loving that. I've decided to go even lighter, just a little bit lighter. Really like that. By the time I'm tempted to try and recreate that shade there because it's very nice. So let's see if we can do it. It's just, oh yeah, a little bit darker. So I used cerulean blue, and of course I got the pink on my brush, and I've got all kinds of things going on here. And for those of you who follow me, you know that I don't wash my brush. I just wipe it. I was very keen on that colour, so I thought I'd just put a little bit more of it. And I'm more or less mixing it on the painting itself, because I've got all kinds of colours going on. It's all a question of experimenting and looking, you know, like I spotted this section that I really liked, so I thought I'd add a bit more of that. There. Now, it's coming along. I'm wanting to put in some more of this yellow, so just keep going away at that. Just keep adding it. I'm trying to lighten completely, see? And I'm using a brush, but I'm also using my fingers. And the light needs to be on the horizon. There. Yeah, we want the light on the horizon. And different, it's creating different shapes, you see. So by the time I put some trees in there, it'll be nice. Let's do a little bit with the sky. I'll dry it. I'm quite liking that. I'm quite liking the effect. Might even put a little bit of black in there. Just here and there, though, on the end. Just to suggest irregular shapes, you see. Just to suggest fields and things. Let's have a look. I'll just keep working on it. I think by the time I'll just put a tree in so that you can get an idea on how how it's looking. And I'm just using burnt umber and black and a little bit of ultramarine as well. That always looks good for trees in the distance. Scratch into it. And keep it light in the distance because things are always paler in the distance. And try to remember to leave some light in between the branches. Let the light shine through. There. Let's make this one a bit bigger. It's not very significant, this one here. Put something beside it. There. Now, by the time we work on the sky, we can always change this. We can probably put in like a fence or something. Let's do that I need some more black. Just to get the feel of the painting, that it's a landscape. There. Just to get a feel. And of course, while this is happening, the sky is drying a bit more as well, so we'll just put this. It's all about impressionism, making just an impression of things. And quite a lot of experimentation as well. Just things there. Little shapes and things. Right, we can always come back to this. It's looking okay. Now I need to let's just try to get that sky looking right. Hang on. Now let's try this brush here, and we get the cream. Now the trick is not too thick. So let's try this. Just try it. Might be whoops-a-daisy. A nice atmospheric sky as usual. I can go over that if I get any marks, any paint where I don't want it. I can just go over it. Right, this is looking all right, isn't it? I've had quite a few people saying that. I'm very pleased because I've had quite a few people saying that their artwork has improved by using my techniques. No, I'm really pleased about that. And if you're doing, recreating any of my paintings, and you're happy with them, why don't you write to me and send me a picture of your painting. Doesn't matter if it's not one of mine, of course. Just, it'd be lovely. I'm going to, every now and again, I'll be featuring my subscribers, my followers, and that, that'd be nice. I've already done it once. I had 2 subscribers send me pictures and of the work, and it was nice. It was lovely. So when I'm doing a video and I've got some space. I do a very simple painting. It doesn't take too long. I can fit that in and really enjoy that. I really enjoy seeing other people's work as well. Right, coming together. There. I'm just splattering, you see, on my finger. Of course, I don't want the splatter there, so I just get rid of it there. There. You can always get a little baby wipe. And take out what you don't like. Now, I'm going to look. I have to stand on my step to see what's going on here. I think it's looking all right. I think the sky is good. Very keen on that colour, so I think what I might do is try and put some more in there. And I hope that I'm not doing the wrong thing. So it's cerulean blue. Let's get that out. A minute, here we go. Cerulean blue, which is really nice. A little bit of ultra and some cream. See, no, that's not bad, but it's not quite there. And I'm not covering the whole thing, I'm just lightly covering. I'll cover that brown. It's not really doing very much, is that, to be honest. Let's have a look. It's alright, but it'll be alright underneath. It's a beautiful colour. Really lovely. Love it. Right, where are we? Let's have a look. How are we looking? And of course I'll be painting the sides. I won't do that on camera, but I always paint the sides. I'll just give you an idea with the cerulean. I'll just give you an idea. Paint the sides to match. Let's see, what have I got here? I'll just use my fingers. I'll be doing it again, but it's just to give you an idea. Get that yellow in there. A bit more yellow, a bit more black. I'll probably go over this. Yeah, I'm just doing it to give you an idea how the sides will look. And then I'll put a little bit of cloud, maybe about here, look. See, so when you look at this painting from the side, it'll look like that rather than like that. You would never ever leave a painting like that. It's very unprofessional. And the backs, if you get, when I sell my art. I've got galleries that take my art. So this, if I'm selling this painting, all this paint here will be gone. I'll paint it cream or white or something. And see, I've got a little smear there on the back of the painting. That whole thing will be painted. And they look really nice when they're painted in a white or even in a cream, that cream colour. But I would never ever, it's very, very unattractive and very unprofessional to leave a painting like that. So it will look all the way around, it will match the scene. So happy with it at the moment, and I've got the impression of a fence line or, you know, something like that. So this is a good little brush for trees, a flat filbert, I think it is. So I think I'm going to put some more trees in, because we don't want just one and one like that. We want it to be or we don't want it to be too regimented, really. No. I think we'll leave the one there and the two there, like that. So, it's not looking too bad. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some grasses in the foreground just before dusk. There. There. Oh, I might put a bit of light in there. It's just some streaks of light. There. No, I don't like that, whatever that is. So let's get rid of it. There. There, that's just giving an impression of fencing and things broken down. Right, so what I'm going to try next is this. So I need to get some paper to mask. Right, I need to get this mask off. Let's get rid of that. And I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Right, now I'm going to just add some, I'm going to try. Now, let's see. Some random, now it's a question of getting the right brush. Yeah. You want a real stiff. So I'll just keep trying it on my test a test painting, which I've got to the side here. That's no good either. Just a question of getting the right one. This might be the little monkey. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'll give that a try. Nope, that's not the right approach at all. I think my paint might be too thick. Let's have a look. It's alright, because we can always go over it. Let's go over it. Let's try a thinner paint. No, that's not doing it either. So, we just have to keep going till we find one. I'll try it on my test painting, because that is rubbish. Let's see. Let's try this. We need some of that. Just a base layer like this. And scratch into it. There. Now we'll see if it will splatter. It just looks like flowers and things, plants. You can put some different colours in there as well. Like, and they look like, just put some nice different colours in there and build it up. That's what you need to do, really. Build it up and put a few darks in here and there, especially, oops, Daisy, especially at the bottom. Let's get some black even. You can always wipe it off again. Shapes is what you're looking for. Let's do that bottom while we're about it, might as well. Or at least just use up some paint on the bottom. There. There, you see how much better that looks than a white, you know, scruffy sides. Don't leave scruffy sides. It just gives the indication of the field continuing. Right. And that is an easy impressionist way to do flowers and things. Could even do some different, let's try some different colours as well. Let's see what colours can we use. Let's mix a raw sienna and yellow. See what, with a bit of cream. Let's see what that is. And splatter that around. Let's just try some straight yellow with cream. And then put the cream over the top. We don't want too much. And then of course you can always do some random marks in there. Not keen on that actually. So and of course you can always use texture paste. You know, instead of this method. There. Let's see what that looks like. I could fiddle with it all day long, couldn't I? Let's see, how is it looking? Put a little bit dark on there. There. Well, that's just a quick little painting, really. Let's see what it's looking like now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, it would be lovely if you would like, share and subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. The channel can be supported by super thanks. And with that, I'll say bye for now, and as always, love from Cornwall.